Boom. Yan shake is done. And now we're going to do all the other shit.
Finally did it. So, we were not recording any of this. That was a better one as well.
Nah, we got to do it again.
We got to do it again. There you go. That's a better one. We've actually done a lot of shenanigans before we even started the podcast. And it's completely missed out because we forgot to record the audio.
One thing we got right. I see Jarju like
we got the tea and the snacks there, like it's a wedding or something. That's very hot, so I'm not actually gonna sip it yet.
Bro.
Yeah, but
he's a rookie.
Yeah.
Finally got him to start drinking Jar, we gotta get him.
Jar's your thing and it's not my thing.
I don't wanna go in it.
Yeah, we like our. Did you know actually? Fun fact: Punjabis, specifically like Singhs, we have. I don't know if it's a gene or if it's to do with our capacity, but we can actually handle more dairy. Which is why a lot of Singhs are generally like, if you look at them, like they're generally like quite big and tall. Like Singhs are known to be like tall, broad. Stocky build, yeah. So
it's all that Benita or the gear as well. And my dad used to say some stories about my granddad. He used to have this much sag, right, and like 5 makki di rotiya and this much gear on top of the sag. This much sag and this much gear. No wonder he had heart problems, man. But he was strong.
They've got dairy, milk. It's all that's what you get whey protein
dairy
from.
Milk.
Dairy milk. Yeah.
He thinks these guys had Cadbury like 300 years ago. Actually, how long has it been going around for?
Cadbury, like that one
Let's
guy.
Google it.
That one guy in the comments is gonna be like, you guys are wrong. So let's fact check this. When was Cadbury?
In the interim of Harmon searching in this random
I got it.
fact.
1824. We've got iPhone 27 now, bro. Like, it doesn't take that long to search it up. He's like, in the interim, let me tell you a fact. It's gonna take 1 second.
We have to match certain vibes for the podcast. We both got a shirt, we both got a tie on, but my personality is more of the suited and booted. His is more of the streetwear, and he's got loads and loads of hybrid smart and streetwear fits on his fashion page at OMG Harmon.
Thank you.
Sick fits, man.
Thank you for the plug. And of course, in order to look good in your fits, you have to go to the gym and exercise, because if you look good without the fits, you look good in the fits. And for that, follow Cyan Training. Look at that. The suit's not even fitting anymore. The shoulders, the mud are so massive.
Jacking on it like that.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So, as you can, while in the interim, while he's taking his clothes off, welcome back to 2BFT, guys.
We're your host, Robin Harmon.
And this is the inauguration of season 2 BFT.
Season 2, episode 1. Episode 1. Entitled The Inauguration.
As you can see, we've got our faces on the podcast, and hopefully our sound is great as well. It took us an hour to figure out the sound. As you can see also, the whole setup right now with the 2 mics, we got a laptop, we got some crisps. The only thing we're missing right now is some Jameson. Jetta Jameson.
We both don't even drink.
Yeah, neither of us drink. We're just missing a bottle of Jameson there. The agenda of today is the inauguration of 2BFT. So, Rav, welcome again. And
we love our handshakes.
We love our handshakes.
It just looks so cool.
Yeah, I mean, you've heard them on the audio podcast. For all intents and purposes, Rav and I could have just been slapping each other's arms, and you wouldn't know if we were clapping or slapping each other up. Welcome to our first episode. Obviously, this is the first time you're seeing us raw, unfiltered, as well as on video. I mean, normally we're sitting there in our raggedy ass clothes, just recording the podcast. I don't even shower half the time. I'm joking. It's not that serious. But we got extra special ready today because it's a special episode. And we just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what kind of quality we're bringing into the podcast.
So we had the idea to just get straight into it. The first podcast we ever recorded, you guys remember, we've made an episode about it, about how far we came. We also made Who is Rav and Who is Harmon. So we weren't going to make a video podcast introducing ourselves again. If you'd like to hear more about our personal stories, they are episode 2 and 3. Episode 2 is all about Rav. Episode 3 is all about Harmon. And the one thing that was missing was the video podcasts. I think that our audience in general, all you BFs, prefer to pay attention and actually watch our expressions, watch us laughing and whatnot. We originally came from the angle that people were going to listen to this on the commute to work. You know, if you ever have an experience where you do feel too brown for this, you know, you stick your headphones in, stick a podcast episode on, relate, have some laughs, you know, have some entertainment, and that's it. But you guys wanted more from us, and that is what we're doing. We're providing more, and we will be looking to get some guests on soon.
Yeah, they're going to be sitting right here in the middle between us uncomfortably.
Yeah.
I think it's a very nice distance for us to be able to hold them like this on their neck and make them talk about the best.
Do the classic, you know, the Indian uncle.
Yeah, like
this.
yeah, like
The back slap.
make sure you're talking about the best things about 2BFD. No slander. You know, I've got their neck behind. No, we're not like that. But yeah, it's great to see. I mean, it's also a great experience for us because we've never actually done this. This is our first time being in front of an actual recording camera where we're doing a massive episode. Normally, you'll see we've got a lot of short form content. I think being in front of the camera, being able to talk like this is a skill in itself, which comes with the more that we do it. So I think if we started off back in the day and did the podcast, the first episode we did it as in front of the camera, I don't think we would have had this natural presence in front of the camera, because I don't know about you, but me personally, I was I still am a robot sometimes. I've just recorded a video yesterday for Oh My God Harmon, right, in my fashion page, just plugging it in there every time I speak about it, because obviously I want to make the content look good. Not everything that you do has to be raw and unedited. Sometimes you have to script the content, especially if you're making a video about a product. So for example, if we were to review this microphone, I mean, on the spot I can say, look, it's got RGB, it's great, I can tap to mute it, change the gain, blah blah. But people want to know that you've researched about a product, so that's when the scripting comes in. So I scripted my video and it sounded a bit robotic because you're just reading off a script. I was going through TikTok, and there's a lot of helpful channels on TikTok as well that give you guidance on how to be better in front of the camera. And the best thing to do, as with everything, is
be yourself.
Be yourself. Not only that, but also just do more of it, because you'll never get better at something that you don't do of.
Do you know why?
No, I don't know why.
I'll tell you why.
No, I do. Yeah,
Because
I'd like to hear what you have to say.
if you look at world events, right, we had the COVID pandemic, right? I know everyone seems to have forgot about it. For like 3 or 4 years, it was the craziest thing in the world, and then like one day we just kind of said, okay, it's gone now, and then it's just kind of become in the past of our lives.
Thing of the past, yeah.
But look at content. While everyone was in lockdown, if you were the people who were actually obeying and staying at home, right, Netflix doubled their sales. They doubled the amount of subscribers. They doubled the amount of profits. Everything. All content skyrocketed.
Yeah.
People require human interaction. Humans are social creatures, right?
Yes, of course.
And as we move into an age where robots will take over, like manual labor jobs, you know, AI, one of the fields that was really interesting that AI is going to look to take over first is sales and marketing.
Yeah.
We know that paid advertising is the best way to get any product or service out there. But as more and more people start more and more companies, and there's more and more advertising out there, the costs for advertising go up and up and up.
Of course, yeah. Demand and supply, yeah.
So then what would take a whole marketing team, lots of people, lots of national insurance contributions, lots of sick pay, etc., etc., you can now do cheaply with like an AI.
Yeah.
As a little thought experiment, as science continues to evolve and technology continues to evolve, and we continue to automate certain parts of our life, the personal branding, the content creation, looking at someone and having laughs and stuff like that can never, ever, ever be replicated.
No.
So I think as time goes by, personal branding and content creation is going to be what humans will be doing to survive. AI and robots could take over everything, and at that point humans will be looking for content creation, like reading books and watching films and stuff like that to entertain themselves, and we're just two guys in a whole pool of content creators who you guys have access to look at. So we highly recommend. We speak about content creation so much. I genuinely think that of all the career choices you can do, something that involves personal branding, a personal touch, using your own personality and things, will be the biggest thing of, the next decade or so.
Yeah, and do you know what? I understand the fear behind starting content creation. I understand the dilemma. I understand the difficulties. I understand the limits someone will have. But take us as an example, and even for us in the future, looking back retrospectively, create it first, make it better later. And that's something like I think I shared that with you as well. I sent him a TikTok post, and those motivational quotes, like it's a
just
quote,
get it out now, make it good later.
Exactly, like the point is, until you start producing, bringing your thoughts into the physical world, you won't be able to make it better in your head only. You can't innovate something that does not exist, because at that point you're just inventing it, you're not innovating it. We're doing that with our pages, but look at 2BFT as well. Like, look at where we've come from. Sitting on a bed. If you go through our Instagram, you'll see where we sat down. First post. We're sitting on the bed. We're recording on my iPad. I bought an iPad for content creation, for editing videos and stuff. And we're recording the podcast on the iPad itself, because we can connect the interface into the iPad. And that felt amazing. We made that podcast, right? And we thought we did some mad, crazy thing about making the podcast. Like we were on a roll, and then every episode after that we've consecutively improved what to do, how to do it, and how we can make it even better, because we also listen to our own podcast. If sound is not right, we'll change something about it. If the video wasn't right, obviously this is our first video, but even the actual clip itself, if it's not right, we'll do something about it. We changed the thumbnails, we changed our profile pictures, we were given reviews, feedback. Obviously it's always helpful that people are helping us, but it just goes to show that you can keep on improving day in and day out. I mean, look at Apple, look at these bigger companies. Like, they started off, look at iPhone. Would you buy an iPhone 3 in this day and age to use every day? No, because that wouldn't be able to like keep up with how fast you go with your work and everything. You need like web browsing. The iPhone 2G didn't even have like web browsing properly or something.
The iPhone 4S had, this is a thing to just goes to show how quickly technology evolves. An iPhone 4S, would you look at that and you think, oh, that's like barely anything today, right? No computing power at all, no streaming, no iTunes, Spotify, blah blah blah. The iPhone 4S has the same computing power as the computers they had in Russia in the space race.
Just to sum it up all together, we thought it would be nice to give you guys like a nice burst of 2BFT in the video first, and then in the future episodes we'll be having our long rants. It's 2BFT in a brand new package, but it's the same guys, Rav and Harman. Thank you guys for being a part of this. I know we've been gone a while. We've been upgrading, we've been making moves, we haven't been sitting down doing niche. We're excited. We ourselves are really excited to be able to do this, and I think this has reignited our kind of passion towards 2BFT as well, because I believe 2BFT being just audio was limiting us. I think once you get to that ceiling of you started off great, you've had that passion, but you need that reignition where you change something, where you
need the analysis, the feedback, and then the improvement.
Exactly. So new package, same old us, and as always, guys,
take care, guys. 2BFT.
2BFT.
No,
we got to do that again really quickly.
Again. Oh, that one's making the cut. 2BFT.